Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. If you've got an earth sign around you, this person is going to put in a lot more work, okay? There's a lot more focus and dedication coming in, and you'll have to focus on their actions more so than their words. But look, it's not necessarily earth energy. It can be any sign. The Eight of Pentacles is the equalizing card. It's the card of putting in time, energy, money, so putting in resources to have things unfold effectively. So you might find that there's a lot more commitment, okay? Or there's a lot more focus on a connection where suddenly someone's putting in a lot more work than you're used to. And this is further reiterated by the Ten of Wands. Now, you are Wands. And I see you carrying something here. Now, for some of you, there's burdensome energy. Is it because of the Tower? It could be. The Five of Swords is also here, which is walking away from a situation or needing time apart. Some of you will need to create distance. But the distance will help, okay? The distance can be the World card. The World card suddenly opens up a lot more opportunity. It's more freedom in a situation. You might find that you need more freedom. You might need more space from someone. That person might need more space from you. But essentially, it can be seen as loss and walking away from a situation, emotional turmoil, but picking up the pieces. Now, for some of you, if this is heartbreak, you're picking up the pieces from heartbreak. You're recollecting yourself. You're repairing. You're remodeling. You're reanalyzing things. So it shows quite a powerful leap, okay? It shows more confident, and I did mention elevation and something coming to full circle. So it's either something has come to the end of its term, and it could be a heartbreak here, okay? It could be a separation, maybe not forever, maybe not a permanent thing, but if you're in a committed relationship, if you're married, if you're fianced, there might be a situation here where communication-wise or mentally you pull away from a person, or this person might pull away from you. The Five of Swords creates distance, but it's also emotional. It's grieving. You can see people are grieving in these cards. The other looks back. There might be a situation where someone hurts you, or you might hurt them. And that's what I think maybe the Tower card is connected to. It can happen very quickly, very suddenly, and it can definitely be blown out of proportion as well, because that Ten of Wands, back to that Ten of Wands, it can be seen as burdensome energy, or it can be something heavy that you're carrying. It's either you don't feel you can express something you've been feeling for so long here, Sag. You feel like you need to express it. You feel like maybe you've been carrying the relationship for X amount of time, years, months, weeks, days. You've been making all the effort. And it might be time for you to pull away. Of course, each situation is different, but there might be an opportunity for you to pull away. Or it could be reversed. You might not be connected to a twin flame currently, but you feel like you want to make the commitment, you want to make the effort, you want to carry the burden, you want to take the initiative. Leo energy is all about initiative. It's all about taking control. It's all about swallowing your pride and getting out there and, you know, ripping the band-aid off, nipping it in the bud, whatever it is. And maybe that's when that union will be formed. Maybe you'll be the catalyst. Fire energy with the Tower card. You'll be the one to shift things back into gear, reapproach your ex, reconnect with this person, because there is a beautiful twin flame connection and you're aware of this. But the World card is also here. Foreign love, online love, someone foreign, different nationality, bilingual energy, different customs, traditions. You might have an opportunity to travel with your partner, to have a second honeymoon, renew your vows, elope, seek adventure. Maybe this is a solo trip, maybe this is a trip with a loved one, but either way it's going to do you good. But the World card is also being on cloud 9. Freedom. Some of you will be possibly separating here, and you're going to feel the freedom you haven't felt for a while and you've been eager to feel, Sagittarius. You're going to feel that. You're going to re-pick up the pieces. You're going to evolve as a person. Eight of Pentacles is all about evolving. It's all about self-growth. King of Pentacles is the last king of the deck. I mentioned in the general reading, he comes very far. He's done a lot. He's seen a lot. He's been through X, Y, and Z. He's been through so much things to get to his position. He's been through the whole court, okay? Multiple people, multiple partners, multiple scenarios, multiple lessons. They're all karmically attributed to the King of Pentacles. So it could very much speak of self-growth and self-evolution. But the World card is suddenly, there's a new world that's being created in your romantic sphere. A new kind of relationship. You're designing a special kind of relationship. Maybe you're putting yourself out there to the world. Maybe you're launching, yourself on dating apps. This is exposure. And people are going to be attracted to that freedom that you have around you, Sagittarius. So you won't be short of admirers here. But a new world is going to be created, or creation is coming into play here. Let's have a look at your career, business, and finance, however. For November, let's see what's happening. For Sagittarius. Very nice here, Sag. Okay, you're going to be acknowledged for something, for some sort of contribution. You're going to be standing out from the crowd. You are Wands, and the Six of Wands has come up. Victory, triumph over obstacles, and towers bring obstacles. Tower moments bring obstacles, but you're going to shine. It will be your moment to shine, because you're going to come up with a solution, an idea, an implementation, a mediation, a contribution that's going to be praised and highly valued. But this is also you coming into prominence here. So you might be assigned a leadership role. I did mention promotions or being elevated. Suddenly you're going to be seen for a lot more than what you're currently doing. So it's going above and beyond. It's an exceptional case, that Six of Wands. So going above and beyond in a certain situation, getting excellent customer reviews, leading a team effectively, leading well under pressure. Sometimes Wands can bring pressure as well. And you've got that wonderful Chariot card, which is a card of progression. Definitely a destined collaboration, signing of a contract, or two parties coming in together. Could be for a home or an asset. It's destined for you. The stars in the canopy speak about destiny, fate, hope, also compatibility. So if you're starting a business with someone, you'll be quite compatible in terms of goals, or your work ethic, or creative sense, or there's some sort of common interest, or commonality that's going to drive the Chariot to greatness, because everyone knew who was the Chariot. The generals, the emperors, they were people of status. So it is motion, so you might be riding the wave here. And the wave is going to go all through November here, Sag, so enjoy it, absolutely. But it could be a destined Cancer who's coming in, who's going to help you in some way. Maybe elevate you, put you on a platform, but this is exposure, possibly even fame, and 15 minutes of fame. Or even representing, the Chariot represented an army, a legion, call it what you will. So you might be asked to represent something, be a brand ambassador, be a representative in whichever way, shape, or form during this time. But the black and white sphinxes point to that collaboration, or point to that merging of contracts, businesses, two parties coming together to create a whole and create something great. Chariot's also associated with empires here. Building empires is also coming up. You do have an offer. Knight of Cups makes an offer here. Might be coming from a water sign, but it's something that you're passionate about. But it's also increase or incline. There's increased responsibility. You'll be asked to do more than you're doing now, Sagittarius. There'll be a lot more on your plate. You can manage, just make sure you don't get overwhelmed. Sometimes the Tower card can be overwhelming. I sense that what someone wants to see from you is that you handle pressure quite well, and you tend to do this naturally quite well. but it's when things get complex or increase, you know, someone needs to see that you do well in these sorts of situations. Or when things don't go ideally, how can you turn that situation around? So whether you're asked these questions in an interview this month, it's your ability to react to things with the Hangman. Hangman can represent consequences and things that are like it's conforming to things. How would you conform to things? Or you might be tested on how you conform, or what you do to remedy a situation. Conflict resolution is coming up, or problem solving skills will be highlighted, or you might be made an example of because of your problem solving skills in some way, shape or form. But the good news is that you've got the wish card. So wishes are fulfilled in dreams. Wishes and dreams are fulfilled in career. Maybe your dream salary is coming to you, your dream role. Maybe things are falling into place. Your dream scenario coming forward here. But it's almost like this man personifies the universe, and he's quite accommodating. He's like, well, what would you like? How can I help you? How can I serve you? How can I improve on your situation? So someone is going to be quite accommodating to you. Creatively, maybe they want to build a professional relationship with you. Maybe they want to entice you to stay in their company. But there's someone who's going to be quite accommodating or flexible. They're trying to make you cushy and comfortable. So there's some sort of incentive here, either way. But wish fulfillment is coming up around career, which is really good. But Cups is also creativity. So you might have multiple creative projects going, or you might notice things will just flow very effortlessly. Your story unfolds. You're, climbing the ladder. It happens without much effort. So really, really good here, Sag. But I will leave it at that.